What is going on, guys? It's CW Gaming bringing you another episode of MLB 18 The Show, Philadelphia Phillies Franchise. And it's been a while since one of these episodes has come out, and a lot has happened. The last few files I've done have been corrupted, so we're going to run you through some updates here. As we've had the draft, it is the month of June now, and we picked up some guys in the draft that can be very beneficial to our team. They have very good potential. We got some pitchers, some position players as well. So we're going to run these guys through the minor leagues next season and see just how well they can contribute. On the other hand, we're going to look at some stats here. Rhys Hoskins and Carlos Santana have contributed to a very good year this year. We got some minor issues with Aaron Altair and Miguel Franco and players like that, but we can fix that in the offseason. As we look at our pitching stats, our pitching has been kind of iffy. Not real sure what's going on there, but we'll be able to take a look at that in this series against the New York Yankees. This whole episode will be the series against the Yankees right before we get into the month of July. So as you see here, Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees have a similar record. The Yankees are doing a little bit better than we are. We are in the National League. They are in the American League, which gives me a little bit of hope. I thought the Phillies would be a major rebuild, but we aren't doing that bad. And speaking of not bad, Jake Arrieta, 4-1 on the year so far, 3.1 ERA. He has 31 strikeouts. He's not doing the best pitching so far, but he is pitching pretty well. As you see, the first batter in this series will be Jacoby Ellsbury. 0-1 count. He tries to lay a bunt down. Does not work for him. And then he does end up grounding out to Cesar Hernandez at second. So pretty good start for Arrieta here so far. Until this. This guy I've never seen before from the New York Yankees cracks a home run in the first inning. Torres, who will be a pain in the side of the Philadelphia Phillies this episode. He's starting early with a 1-0 lead for the Yankees. Still in the first, Aaron Judge is up. A 1-2 count. Some good pitches from Arrieta. Not good enough as Judge pokes one into left field for a base hit. And Arrieta, as I mentioned earlier, not having the best season. He looked a little shaky today. He threw some good balls, but just in the end couldn't really finish the count on some guys. As you see, Giancarlo Stanton with an 0-2 count. Arrieta puts a ball right in the zone, right in Giancarlo's wheelhouse. And Stanton hits a bomb to make it a 3-0 lead for the Yankees only in the first inning. It's going to be a true test for Jake Arrieta in this series as he faces one of the best lineups in the MLB, and we're really going to try and see what he can do. He's not putting up good numbers so far, but we're going to leave him in to see kind of what he's made of here. We are early in the season, so we don't want this happening in the playoffs. 2 outs in the first. We almost got another out to end the inning, but Didi hits a single. And what a play from Carlos Santana. Gets a nice stop and puts an end to the bleeding here as Mike Minor will take the mound for the Yankees. So Cesar Hernandez will lead off for the Phillies, hoping to kind of cut the lead down a little bit. Should have been strike 3. We're going to put a hope to this opportunity, and that's exactly what he does. Hernandez singles into center field, bottom of the first. We're already down 3-0, so Odubel Herrera is going to try and come in and do a little bit, and he hits a ball deep into the outfield. It will get down. Hernandez rounding third will score, and Herrera gets a no-out RBI in the bottom of the first. 1 out now. Santana comes in, hits a single, and that will score another run. And we have pulled down to the Yankees lead at just a little bit. And it's up to Jake Arrieta to keep that where it is, and that's exactly what he's doing. He settled down a little bit in this inning, gets the first 2 outs, and now in the second we have an opportunity to take the lead. And Jake Arrieta gets a hit, but he's rounding third. Any other player on our team would have scored right there, but Arrieta, having no speed, can't get it in. And we weren't able to score in that inning, but Jake Arrieta is back out on the mound in the third to try and hold the lead for the Yankees just to 1. That's looking to be rather hard. 2 outs, 2 runners on. Arrieta needs to stop this now, and Didi strikes out on a ball in the dirt. The throw to first gets Didi out, and the bleeding is stopped. Rhys Hoskins is up 0 for 1. He's having a pretty good season. He has the most home runs on the Phillies team right now. He struggled a little bit today. Bottom third. We are looking to take that lead back. 0-1 to Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins looks in, and that will be a ball. A 1-1 count to Hoskins. 37 pitches for Mike Minor, so he is working through us a little bit. Hoskins beats the shift right there. Nice base hit for him. And we have an opportunity for Carlos Santana to come up in a crucial situation. Pretty good hit from Rhys Hoskins. They shifted a lot on us in this episode, but we did pretty well with it, as you'll see. Big shift for Carlos Santana as he comes up, trying to get Rhys Hoskins in. A ball up for Carlos Santana, 1-0. As you see, Carlos Santana's 1 for 1, had a single earlier in the game, as he tries to repeat this to bring Hoskins in to tie the baseball game in the bottom of the third. And Santana takes us right to the shortstop, Didi Gregorius, as the Yankees roll a double play to stop the momentum we have in the third inning. We get a chance to look at Scott Kingery here. The rookie hits a foul ball. He's a little confusing to me. He doesn't put the ball in play very much, but when he does, he usually does something. As Carlos Santana takes a dive at the ball and gets the out. What a beautiful play. Good defensive stop right there for Carlos Santana. In foul territory, gets the diving out. And what a play from Santana. That's 2 plays from Santana today on the defensive side. As Jake Arrieta has settled down now. 0-2 count to Aaron Judge, and he strikes him out to end the inning. We're still down here. Cesar Hernandez will beat this ball out, but wait, they called him out. We really need Cesar Hernandez on base right now. As we're getting to the later parts of the game, we challenge it. He is safe, and then he steals a base. So a good sequence of events there. We have Cesar Hernandez on second now, and Abdul Herrera hits one in the outfield, and we're going to send him home. Close play at the plate, but Cesar Hernandez beats the ball home, and it is tied 3-3. Carlos Santana will take a ball deep into the outfield to start the inning, but it does not have enough. Gets it down right in front of the wall. Carlos Santana will go to third as Judge has trouble with the ball, and Santana is up with a no-out leadoff triple. That brings in Chad Green to relieve Mike Minor from his pitching today, as we've done enough to get Mike Minor out of the game. And speaking of Scott Kingery, like I was talking about earlier, he put the ball in play, gets a ground ball that scores a run, and we are now up by 1, 3-4 in the 7th. And this is where Jake Arrieta had a little trouble. A ball deep into the outfield, gets off the wall for a no-out leadoff double. We've done everything we can to protect this lead today. And Jake Arrieta is pitching his heart out, but a run will not score here, 1st and 3rd. And it's getting time to bring in another pitcher, and that's exactly what we do. Pat Neshek comes in, 2-1 record. He's pitching pretty well this year. Decided to give him a chance to stop the bleeding and not allow a run to score. And we're going to try and work out of this jam with no outs. It's going to be difficult, but he's already got a strikeout, 1 out. All we have to do now, what is going on? They tried a suicide bunt with 1 out. Gets the runner from 3rd out, and then a pop up to right field. So they just shot themselves in the foot. A suicide bunt. I'm still shocked. But that doesn't matter. 5-4 now. The Yankees did take the lead in the 8th, and they will cushion the lead a little bit. Didi Gregorius hits a solo shot to make it 6-4 in the 8th inning. So Ramos comes in now. Neshek pitched all he could. Ramos does stop the bleeding, 6-4, and all we have to do now is tie the game with 2 runs. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Cesar Hernandez gets on, Herrera gets on. We're gonna send Hernandez to 3rd, and we're not. He rounds 3rd, rounds 2nd, but does not get around. So here's Santana, 2 outs in the 9th. And he hits a dribbler back to the pitcher. A disappointing game. We did everything we could, but we dropped the first game to the Yankees, 6-4, and that leads us to the second game. If we want to win the series, we're going to have to win this game. We're going to sim, and we have a critical situation, bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. We have Nick Williams up to bat, and he needs to do something here. Takes a ball, 1-0 count. 1-1 count. We're down by 1 in the 9th, and Nick Williams takes a drive out to left field. This ball's going to get down up to the wall. Runners around 3rd. We score 2, and Nick Williams hits a walk-off double to win the second game and save the series for the Philadelphia Phillies. Nick Williams, the hero in this game. And we go to the 3rd, the rubber match against the Yankees. We're going to try and take this series, and this game was a fun one. We have Aaron Nola on the mound against Luis Soriano, their ace. The hard-throwing Soriano against the command-throwing Aaron Nola. And I wanted to take a look at Aaron Nola today. He has a very good command. 2-2 count in the 1st to this man right here who's been a problem. Gets a single in the 1st. So just like the first game, the Yankees coming out strong. Aaron Judge gets on now. And Aaron Nola has an issue in the 1st inning. Runners on 1st and 3rd with only 1 out. Up stands Giancarlo Stanton. We're going to try and go home. Realize we're not going to get that. Go to 1st. And Giancarlo Stanton beats the throw. And we're up. The Yankees are up 1-0. Full count, 2 outs, and we do get the out. And we only give up 1 run. And Aaron Nola looks to take his command into the rest of the game. And speaking of command, look at Cesar Hernandez takes a ball deep into the outfield, hits a solo home run, 374 feet. And we're telling the Yankees we're not going away easily this time. Cesar Hernandez matches the Yankees' first run in the 1st inning with a solo shot to right field. So that's all that happened in that inning. Is Aaron Nola gives up a base hit in the 2nd. He tried to come down a little bit. The Yankees are just that good of a lineup. And Brad Miller, this guy right here, takes a shot deep into the outfield, deep into right field puts the Yankees up 3-1 with a 2-run home run. And Aaron Nola's looking shaky. A 3-1 count here, and another home run, a no-doubter to left field this time. And there's Torres again. He's been a thorn in the Phillies' side this series, putting the Yankees up 5-1, and we have some work to do. Herrera takes a ball into the outfield, a nice base hit from him. We have Rhys Hoskins coming up with a full count, 2 outs. We need him to get on, and that's exactly what he does. Rhys Hoskins works the count, and up comes Carlos Santana, who takes a ball deep into the outfield. A no-doubt home run for Carlos Santana. Bridges the gap just a little bit. Phillies go down by 1. One thing about this Phillies lineup is we do not go down easy. We have good hitters in the lineup, which excites me for the rest of the season. We're only down by 1. Aaron Nola's still pitching a very good game, but this ball would go straight into the outfield, and it's going to end up being a double. And we have to start wondering, is this going to be the end of Aaron Nola today? But he fights on, gets a ground ball to third base. This one goes for an out, the first out in the inning. Aaron Nola trying to work around this Yankees lineup. And again, Torres deep in the outfield gets the out, and there's 2 down. So we're trying to get Aaron Nola as far into this game as we can, and Brad Miller takes a curveball into the outfield, and it will be out number 3. So good job for Aaron Nola as he works around that lineup, gets the out. And now it's our turn to tie the game up, and Cesar Hernandez takes a ball deep into the outfield, and it will be a double. We're going to hold them up at second base, and we have something cooking in the 7th inning now as Rhys Hoskins comes up. He takes another walk. So Nick Williams, the hero from the last game, will do it again. As he hits a ball in the outfield, it will get down, and we will tie the game up at 5 in the 7th inning. A little 2-out rally from Nick Williams. And here's our Floro with a little blooper, breaks the bat over the pitcher's head, and we do take the lead 5-6 in the 7th with the bases loaded. What a crazy play. My heart sank when he hit that ball. And for just a little insurance, Rhys Hoskins takes a curveball up in the zone and drills it to right field. That ball will stay fair, and the Phillies go up 5-8 in the 8th inning. Just a beautiful display of hitting from the Phillies in this series. Hoskins wakes up from his slump, hits 2 home runs, and we put the Phillies up 5-8. And we had a little trouble in the 9th. A strikeout there. For Neshek comes back in. 1 out, bases loaded, up by 3. Ball goes into the outfield. They will score a run, but we do get 2 outs. And all we need to do now is get another out to win the series against the Yankees and get a little confidence going in All-Star break for the next series. And that's exactly what we do. Full count, 2 outs. Pat Neshek brings the win home and gets the win for Tommy Hunter that came in relief earlier in the game. And this was something that really excited me. We fought hard in this series. Should have won the first game, but just couldn't do it. And we have something to look forward to for the next series against the Miami Marlins. So as you see here, we're close to All-Star break, and I will see you guys in the next episode where we will get into that break against the Miami Marlins. See you guys in the next episode.